What's up guys, my name is Matthew and today I'm going to be giving you a bookshelf tour. Okay, I know that I haven't posted a video since January. We're just going to ignore that. I'm feeling inspired to give a bookshelf tour because I've never done this before. And most of the inspiration comes because I was going to take all my books off to clean the shelves. And I thought this would be a good idea to give a tour. Why not? I've read a bunch of books since January. I just haven't released any videos because I'm super busy. But maybe I'll review them as I'm going. I don't really know what this video is going to be. I might unhaul books. I might just randomly talk about some and not talk about others. I have no idea what we're doing, but I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what's happening. I'm gonna go shelf by shelf. I have different shelves around my apartment that I'll show you too because I have to clean those as well. And we'll see what this is gonna be. This could be an epic fail, but who knows? We'll see. Shall we go for it? Okay, let's start with this. These two shelves are mostly my book of the month shelves. I don't subscribe to Book of the Month anymore because I really haven't been liking their selections, but I do love collecting them because they're so pretty and they're all the same size and it's just very aesthetic looking. So I guess we'll start with the bottom and I don't know what I'm doing. This is gonna be such a motherfucker to edit. All right, let's see. Oh, this is not a Book of the Month. All right, oh my God, there's so much cat hair. Lizzie, Gordo. Let's see. All right, so first we'll clean it. This is so fucking weird. Oh my God, I love this. If you're looking for wood cleaner, this method, oh my God, I'm an influencer. This method, it smells so good. And they have floor cleaning, that's the same scent. It's called Almond. You can get Target, Amazon, it's so good. All right, so let's clean this and then we're gonna organize it and we'll talk about what books we have. All right, let's see. I think, so for the book of the month, I usually do color coordinate these, but I try to keep them with the same author. I know a lot of people organize their bookshelves differently. I'm really weird separating books by the same author. I like them all in the same area, at least, if I can. Sometimes the books are softcover, hardcover, so it doesn't make sense. But for the most part, I do try to keep them by author, with the exception of these book of the month that I sometimes do a little bit of color. So we'll see. All right, let's start with the black spines. I have a bunch of these. The Shadows, this was a thriller I read way long ago, during COVID. And all I really remember from that one is that there's a lot of lucid dreaming and I remember having a lot of fun with it. A Gentleman in Moscow, I've not read this, but it looks like a literary fiction and I randomly get in literary fiction moods. So I feel maybe in a couple of years I'll want to pick this up, but right now I have zero desire. And then I don't know if you can see, you see how there's different colors? I'm weird and like those to be in the same area as well. Okay, The Postmistress of Paris. This is kind of the same. Is this the same author? No, but this is kind of the same vibe. Literary fiction that I probably won't read for years, but I have it because it seemed interesting at the time, and they're aesthetically pleasing. Let's see. Stacey Willingham. I read her first book last year. And I liked it. It was set in Baton Rouge, so I enjoyed it. I have not read this one. Have I read any of these books? These first 5 books I've not read. Put these here. See, I'm already annoyed because they're not matching up color-wise. We'll see. Rules of Civility. I don't know what this is about. I heard it's good. It's just literary fiction. Yeah. Okay. And then finally a book I've read. The Maidens, Alex Michaelides, and Silent Patient. I read both of these. I think I gave them both 3 stars. They were kind of mid for me, even though that most people seem to love these, but they didn't really do anything for me. See, this is where we come into a conflict because they're the same author, but the spines don't, they kind of work, but not really. But okay. How do people film these videos? I feel weird. I don't know how to do this. It's been so long. And then we have these two, Behind Her Eyes. This was such a fun thriller with a paranormal twist, but I actually liked it. It was so much fun. The twist at the end was Gone Girl, obviously a classic. Okay, this has pink, so let's put the pink by the reds. And then, see, you don't, do we like that? I don't know. All right, we can move it around. Okay, this is not a book of the month. I don't know why this is down there, but this book is so good. They never learn. The twist in the middle, so good. All right, let's see what else we got. More books of the month. Okay, Razor Blade Tears. This was one of my favorite ones of 2021 from what I remember. I have not read this, but I feel like I would really like it. It's like sci-fi. I don't know why I haven't read this. God, now this whole video is gonna make me feel like I haven't read half of the books on my shelf. I've read most of these. I just don't think I've read any of these. Kristen Hanna, not read this one. I've read a few Kristen Hanna books. This one of my friends recommended to me because they say I would really like it. But again, it's literary fiction. I only get in really weird moods where I want to read literary fiction. I probably only read 5 or 6 literary fiction books a year, if that. So we'll see when I get to that. Let's put this. Does that work? We have one of my favorite books of all time, The Heart's Invisible Furies. Such a good book, love it. It's like, I think I gave this my favorite book of 2022 or 20, I don't know. I gave it won one of my very coveted awards that I give. That there, those are kind of the same like orangey hue, kind of. This looks weird right here. Does that look better? That's bothering. Oh, I'm already having not a fun time. The Damage, this was kind of like a gay thriller. I read one of my gay thriller vlogs. It was much more of a family drama than a thriller, but I still liked it. C.J. Tudor, The Chalk Man, I have not read this. I was gonna read this one for a vlog following my favorite thriller trope, but I never got around to it. Sounds about right. Is this red or black? Like, should this go over here? Okay. Long Bright River. This was like a character-driven thriller that I really enjoyed. I read this during COVID. It's been such a long time. Heavy emphasis on like sister relationship. I guess one of the twists because it's a really popular twist. I've seen it in a lot of books, but this was fun. It was just really long. Like, this book is almost 500 pages, which is a little much for a thriller. The Kiss Quotient. I don't feel like I'm gonna read that. Like, see, this I might unhaul. Okay, this video is becoming an unhaul video. We're unhauling this one. I'm really picky about my romance books. I just know I'm not gonna like that. I don't even know why I got it. Ooh, The Kind Worth Killing and The Kind Worth Saving. I read this a long time ago and loved it. This book came out like a month or 2 ago. Loved it. I have not talked about it on my channel, but I had just as much fun with this one. When I get around to talking about books, I'll do a full review. But if you liked The Kind Worth Killing, this is a sequel, The Kind Worth Saving, and I had a lot of fun with it. All right. And then They Never Learn. I feel like I'm gonna move this, but for now, we're gonna put it right here. How does that look? Should I like do a close-up? I don't know how to do that. How do you booktubers do that? Okay, let's go to the second shelf. I have my Taylor Jenkins reads. I have a few, oh my God, why are these all separated? You are not in your right place. Ugh. This is more stressful. I thought this was gonna be fun and I'm not having a good time. Let's see. Okay, let's see how we're gonna do this. I had this one set up weird. Let's start with my Lucy Foley. She is our modern day locked room thriller queen. I've read all 3 of her books. I think she's only had 3, and I've liked them. I think my favorite one out of these 3, well, not that one, was The Guest List. I didn't have as much fun with The Paris Apartment as everyone else seemed to have, but she was still good. And I will definitely read anything else she comes out with. See, like, these don't look alike, and this isn't even Book of the Month books, but they're the same author, so we need to keep them together. I have not read this one, but I really do want to get to it. It's another literary fiction, and I think there's an Apple TV show about it. If you've read this one, let me know if you think I would like it. It has really good reviews, and people that I follow on BookTube really liked it. So it's definitely on my foreseeable TBR. The Secret History, a classic. Read that one like late last year, I think. Oh, they're like the same color, right? Let's see. I want all of my Taylor Jenkins reads next to each other. Oh wait, this is the same author. Why aren't you guys, and they're the same color. Oh my gosh. Don't you love when authors make the same color so it looks good? Okay, that was The Flicker in the Dark, what I talked about earlier with the book set in Baton Rouge. We're gonna put that there. All right, let's jump to our Taylor Jenkins read. All right, we got, oh wait, that's not Taylor Jenkins. We got, is this all I have? Only 3? I've read more than this. Okay, we have The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, Malibu Rising. Carrie Soto is killing it. Oh, my cats are fighting. Stop! All right, we'll put these, oh, these are not the same color, but whatever. We'll put these over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, Kristen Hanna. This was the same author as The Great Alone. This book is so good, one of my favorite of all time. It's a literary fiction about 2 sisters doing World War II France. So good, I cried at the end. I don't like that. Do you guys like that? Oh, they're not even the same fucking height. Shrink down there. Does that look stupid? What do we think? Okay, let's just keep going. The Whisper Man. Let's put you right here because you're kind of white. That kind of works. We got 3 and 6, so we need to. Let's do Emily Henry. Yes, let's do that. One stop. I feel like this video is gonna be so boring. I might not even post it because this isn't entertaining. I can't imagine people find this entertaining. But oh, I did read A Happy Place, and I didn't really like it. Sorry. I know everyone else seems to like it. I thought it was mediocre at best. I think everyone in this book was too happy. I think that was the problem for me. Maybe we'll put you right here. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll put Red, White, and Royal Blue because they're the same color. We'll do this. I have 2 of the same. Are we excited about the movie coming out? It's coming out like on my 30th birthday, so check on me that weekend because I'm probably not gonna be okay. Does that look weird? Why aren't these books the same fucking size? They're the same book. All right, and then we have another Casey McQuiston. I will probably never, should I unhaul this? I don't know, because I like Casey McQuiston, but I don't think I'm ever gonna read this book. Am I gonna make you know what, we're unhauling it. We're unhauling it, it's not gonna happen. Doesn't really interest me. The Writing Retreat. I had fun with this one. I read this one in the last couple of months, and it's chaotic, batshit crazy. I liked it, I enjoyed it. I thought this was fun. So if you want a thriller that's kind of all over the place, I like this. We'll put you over here because you're kind of in the same hue, even though these are like romance books and you're a thriller. You don't really fit on this shelf, but we're gonna do what we gotta do. All right, we got these 2 books. I really only bought this book because I thought it was, like, I love the cover. But it's another I have all these literary fiction books that I don't know when I'm gonna get to, but I don't wanna unhaul it because I think it's so pretty. Isn't it so pretty? Let's see, does that look stupid? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. Maybe we'll. Do we like that? I don't know. We're doing the best we can. All right. So that's that shelf. I kind of like it. I feel like we can add more to it. So those are my 2, like, book of the month mixed in with non-book of the month that kind of fit in the same category. I like that. I think it looks good. I think it looks exactly how I left it when I started the video, but at least it's now clean, right? All right, let's move up. Do I need to change? This is a lot. This shelf contains a lot of thrillers. I have all of my Riley Sager books, and I love how they're all book of the months, and they're all just the same size. They fit perfectly. This is my Kimberly McCreight. She's also a thriller author that I really enjoy. My favorite one by her is definitely A Good Marriage. I really like Friends Like These because it followed the same college friends trope that I really like in a thriller. But yes, I have I think I have all of her books. I have Reconstructing Amelia. I haven't read this one yet. This is the only one I haven't read by her. So hopefully get to that. Some more thrillers. These are kind of young adult-y. I don't know if this one's considered young adult, but they're kind of like academia vibes. I love this one. My favorite author. I have In My Dreams, I Hold a Knife. Love this book. Favorite thriller, yes. And then I have The Last Housewife, another amazing thriller. Both of these books I got signed by Ashley Winstead. So that's cool, right? Stop. You're gonna knock down the freaking thing. Go away, go. Fucking annoying. All right, let's see. This is my Karen Slaughter. Oh my God, these are so good. These 3, if you're looking for Karen Slaughter, start with this one. I really liked False Witness. The Good Daughter's good. I have a few of her like series, you know, the Will Trent series. I think she's coming out, this is such a weird angle, with another one in August, right? Let me see if I read that. All right, let's clean this. All right, let's put our Karen Slaughter books back. A few over here. Why? Oh, this is the sequel. This is the book of the month. See, I don't like how they're different sizes. Then we got these Karen Slaughters. Okay, this needs to go over here. Does that work? I guess that's all we're gonna get. I have the two romance books by Ashley Winstead, but they're on my Softcover shelf that I'll show you in a second when I'm done with this. Let's put our random thrillers over here. Does this look terrible? Are y'all gonna roast my bookshelf? Is it ugly? Oh, let's put the red one. Oh, I love hardcover books. Just because I think they're aesthetically pleasing. Let's make sure these are in the right order. These are not in the right order. What the heck? All right, the first one was Final Girls. Second one, The Last Time I Lied. Third one, Lock Every Door. Ooh, these two are definitely my favorite. Lock Every Door and Home Before Dark. Dude, if you want to know. Oh no, the spine cracked. All right. And then Survive the Night, which was terrible. And then The Last House on the Lake, which was not his best. All right, let's go. Can you see the next shelf? Okay, the next shelf is my Harry Potter shelf because I'm a loser. And obviously, I think it goes without saying that we don't support Miss Rowling's views on transgender people, but I've been a Harry Potter fan since I was like, this has got me into reading, so you know, we're just kind of upset about that, but it is what it is. All right, let's see. Oh, I saw Harry Potter and the Cursed Child on Broadway late last year, and it was phenomenal. I want to see it again. I think they're gonna try to make it into a movie, right? Are they making Harry Potter into a TV show, or did I have a dream? I might have had a dream. Let's see. What is your favorite? My favorite Harry Potter book is definitely The Goblet of Fire. I think it's the most fun. Oh my God, this is gonna fall. Oh, this is so dusty. All right. Oh, wait, I didn't even... So, my favorite, I'm a Slytherin, and my favorite character is definitely Snape, because gosh, his storyline is so good. So Snape's definitely my favorite. I think that says a lot. I got this from Pottery Barn Kids, and I saw it and I always wanted it on my bookshelf, so I bought it. And yeah, if you're looking for it, Pottery Barn Kids. I think they have like a whole Harry Potter collection, like furniture and shit. I'll put this like thing that I got from the play back behind it. Oh yeah, I like my Parent Trap shirt. TikTok made me get it. Let's see, Harry Potter. Let's put the snow globe. Put the snow globe out here. 1, 2, 4, 3. Oh no! I got these two versions of the first and second one, and it's like a picture book. It's really cool. It's like the book, they have all these different random things throughout. You can get on Amazon. And then I have the 3 like books, Tale to Be the Bird, Quidditch to the Ages, and Fantastic Beasts. Put those here. Do not break. The amount of time it just took me to get this stupid stand to fit, like, you need to be a mechanical engineer to figure this thing out. Okay, second to last shelf. More thrillers, a couple of randoms. Let's see. Oh, I have some new books on here that I just got. Stop! You wanna go to the pound? Does anyone else threaten their cats or pets that when they're bad, they're gonna be sent to the pound? Just me? All right, okay. Ooh, this video is gonna take a lot of editing. How's my butt look? I have all of my Alice Feeney's on the end. I've read some of them. I've read Daisy Darker, can you even see or hear me? Daisy Darker, Rock, Paper, Scissors, His and Hers, really like those three. I also have Sometimes I Lie and I Know Who You Are, which I haven't read yet, but hopefully I'll get to them soon. I like that all of these are together. Does that look, does that look okay? Let's move you right there. Yeah, that looks fine. And then we have my William Landry collection. I love William Landry. You know, that Defending Jacob is one of my favorite books of all time. I also love his latest, All That Is Mine, I Carry With Me. I've read The Strangler, which wasn't my favorite. It was fine, but I didn't love it. And all I have left is Mission Flats. And then I think I've read all of his books that he's published so far. He's one of those authors who only releases a book like every 10 years. So that's upsetting, but it is what it is. Does that look terrible? They're not the same size. Drowning. I read the first book by this, Falling, and I really liked it. I heard this book is so good and you read it in like one sitting. Oh, it's only 255 pages. That's perfect for a thriller. I just heard that it's very like edge of your seat the whole time and so much fun. So I probably will take a day and read this soon because it's getting all of the hype for some of my favorite people. Kevin Kwan, Sex and Vanity. I think I'm gonna unhaul this because I want the softcover version because I have all the Crazy Rich Asian series, which I love. I just reread them and I'm obsessed. 5 stars, second time around. I love Crazy Rich Asians. Such a good series. But I'm gonna get the softcover of that book because it just doesn't really fit. And I have all softcovers for the other ones. Who is Maud Dixon? Love. The Brightlands, the best gay thriller. John Frem, when are you releasing any book? Huh? Huh, sir? Bathhouse, a gay thriller. Fucking loved it. A lot of people did not like this book, but I thought it was so fun. PJ Vernon. Oh, I have sticky notes in here. Be they gay, straight, bi, or none of the above. I prefer my doctors and my bosses and my friends and apparently my cops to be women. I'm far more at ease with women. Yes, that sounds like something I would have marked. Playing Nice, Love. I've read most of these. The Nothing Man, I have not read this one. This is like about a guy who's a serial killer and someone's writing about his killings, I think. And he's kind of like writing about people. Whoa, I am so close. He is talking about people, he's reading about people who are like true criming about his killings, I think. I don't know. I don't even know what made me buy this. I think someone reviewed it. And knowing my like lack of the ability to not purchase a book, I just bought it. The Guncle, I read this last year and it was okay, it was cute. He came out with The Celebrants like this month. So I'm hopefully gonna read this one. I might do like a vlog on this one when I go to San Diego because I did a vlog on this one. So I thought it'd be fun to do another vlog, we'll see. Not making any promises because you guys know I release like one video every 6 months at this rate. These are 2 legal thrillers. I love The Boys Club. You guys know I talked about it a lot. Take It Back. A lot of people have told me that I would like this one. I have not read it, but it's on the top of my list. Let's put the yellow, the blue. PJ Crouch. He's like sci-fi for non-sci-fi readers because it's just sci-fi enough to make you feel smart, but not too sci-fi where you can't follow. So it's perfect for people who don't actually read sci-fi. That's my take on Blake Crouch. I really like his books and I've read these 3. I think he has other books, but these are like his most mainstream books. I think Recursion's probably, no, Dark Matter is probably his best, in my opinion. All right, that's that thriller. Can you see the top thriller? I mean, can you see the top shelf? I really don't want to move that thing again, fuck. All right, let's do it. Okay, on the top shelf, I have these cute little Dan Brown, like, I got them all together, the same size, and they're like perfect. They're so little cute. I really want to read the Robert Langdon series again. And I always check on his website to see if he's like talked about releasing a new one, but he's not anytime soon based on his website. Crazy Rich Asians. This is the first and second one. I have the third one next to my nightstand because I'm almost finished that one. The Heartstopper series. You can pre-order the 5th You can pre-order the 5th Heartstopper series, if you read them on Amazon or Barnes & Noble, I would pre-order it because I remember last year so many people were having trouble getting the 4th one. I'm sure they're gonna make a shit ton more knowing like the need or the want for them, but I pre-ordered it because, you know, who knows. And then I have these Sarah Moss, is that how you're saying it? I loved this one. It's like an urban fantasy. I don't really read a lot of fantasy. Loved it. House of Sky and Breath. Read about, oh, still have the bookmark. I read 160 pages and then stopped. I don't know why. I just was not into it. But knowing me, I will probably pick it back up once she says that the 3rd book's coming out. So we'll just save it for them. Just start it over. I have the Sith series, which is also like fantasy kind of. It's about this world where people don't die, but they have these Sith, or Scythe, I don't know how you say it, Scythe probably, where their job is to like randomly choose people to kill, and they just pick people and kill them, and it's really good. Let's see, the Dan Brown, let's see if I can do them in order. He released all of these, he released this first, I think. Oh shit, it's hard to, but these are older. Angels, Lost Symbols 3rd, Da Vinci 2nd. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh. This one is like broken. How did that happen? I never noticed that. Looks like a freaking cat got into it. The Rich Asians. I'm just gonna do some balance themes up here. Put these back. Season 2 of Heartstopper starts, what am I, like fucking Netflix commercial? Starts August, sometime in August. Don't let it be. All right, that's that bookshelf. I guess I'll do like a close-up so that you can see it if you care. All right, this is the bottom bookshelf that I showed you first. Book of the month, kind of color coordinated. Those are not book of the month. Next shelf. More book of the month, trying to get them next to their like same authors next to each other. 3rd shelf. Harry Potter shelf. 5th shelf. And then the top shelf. All right, now we are under my entertainment center where I keep my soft covers. This is the best I could do with angles, okay? So we're gonna deal with it, and I'll show you. Oh, I have a few hard covers too. I really like to do this one by color coordinating, but as you can see, I failed. But at one point, it was very color coordinated. So let's dust this. We have Casey McQuiston. I really like this one. It's a young adult, kind of mystery, but still like a romance mystery, cute young adult. I liked it. A lot of people didn't like it, so that's what it is. Yes, Daddy, a gay thriller. So good. Well, the first half is so good. I remember the second half got really weird. Got very like heavy on religion and shit, and I just wasn't into it. Birthday, the best book on transgender representation. This book made me cry so much. I love this book. Someday. Oh my God, I haven't read this in so long. This is like male romance, heavy on like the opioid addiction, like an opioid crisis and dealing with addiction. Unless I'm confusing books. I'm pretty sure this is about the opioid. Yeah. Woo, it's been a while. All right. My Dark Vanessa. This is, I have no idea, I never read it. People say I would like it. I have the 2 boyfriend material and husband material. I do not, I'm unhauling these. Male romances. I did not really love the first one. I'm not really sure why I bought the second one because I know I'm not gonna read it. So we're putting those in the Unhaul. Also, if you want to buy books from me, in my link, I sell books on Pango. That's what it's called. And it's like a third party, kind of like eBay, but solely for books. And you can get really good deals on there. Fool Me Once. This is the Ashley Winstead, who's my favorite thriller author. She has this romance book, and she just came out with a second romance book that I have not read yet. I think it's on my TBR shelf, which I will show you after this. We have the Hating Game, some Colleen Hoover. It starts with us. I really want to read this because I really enjoyed It Ends With Us. And I'm reading a lot of Colleen Hoover, not a lot. I read Verity and I loved it. Spoiler alert, I haven't talked about that. And people hate on Colleen Hoover, but if you're in a reading slump, Colleen Hoover is perfect for a reading slump because her writing is just so direct, nothing fluffy, no great literary masterpiece, but it's just easy to get through. One of my favorite authors is Andre Aciman. I don't know, that's probably not how you say it. You would probably know him best from Call Me By Your Name, duh, such a good book. But his other books are so good, and his writing style is just so beautiful. He's really good at writing emotions that you really have trouble articulating and putting them into words. Like every time I read this book, I'm like, wow, that was such a, like I've never had that emotion expressed in words before. Does that make any sense? Probably not. I loved this book, Enigma Variations. Nothing happens in the book. There's no plot. It's about a guy, and you follow him through his life and his different like dating. He was bisexual, so he has chapters with women, chapters with men, and it's just beautiful, and I really, really liked it. I would like to reread that one. 8 White Nights. This is technically a sequel or prequel to Call Me By Your Name. I haven't read it, but it focuses on Timothy Chalamet. What's his fucking name in the book? I don't remember what his name in the book is. His dad. This is a collection of essays. Call Me By Your Name. What is the guy's name? Not the Predator, you know what I mean. Alexa, who is the main character in Call Me By Your Name?
The main characters from Call Me By Your Name include Oliver, Elio, Mr.
Elio!
and Marcy.
Thank you. Cabin at the End of the World. I have yet to see, is it called Cabin? What is it called? The movie version of this. I have not seen it. I heard it's good though. This is a book I'll probably never read. It's like a silly book, but it's set at LSU where I went to undergrad and law school. I don't know, it's just like a habit, I don't know why. In 5 Years, The Humans. Haven't read either of these. This is like a romance where she wakes up, it's like with a different guy or something like that, and this is about aliens? It's like a character, like studying like human condition and shit. I'd like to read this. Us, this is the sequel to Him. Ruth Ware, The Turn of the Key. This is really the only Ruth Ware I've actually enjoyed. The Charm Offensive. Such a cute male-male romance. Highly recommend it. The Minders. Vicious. I want to read Vicious, but I did not. I'm like in the minority of people who did not like Addie LaRue or whatever the fuck it's called, and this is the same author, so I'm hesitant to read it. In My Dreams, I'll Hold a Knife. This is my favorite book. I have the signed hardcover on my shelf, so why not have a softcover? The Magpie Murders. This is probably the oldest book on my shelf. Oldest meaning I've owned it the longest, and I've yet to read it. So I probably should read this. I think it's a murder mystery, I think. What Lies Between Us by John Mars. I really like that one. Top Secret. This is a cute male-male romance. Ecology, very fast to read. The Passengers by John Mars. That was good. I have the Something Like series. This is like a male-male romance series with different characters, and they all kind of like blend together. There's like 12 books, but I only have read 5 of them. And there's also a really cute movie for this one, but they're kind of the first 3, because these are like the same characters, but just different people's side of the story. All right, let's clean this. This is what we're gonna back here. Meh. And then this is kind of, oh my gosh, I hate all the different sizes, but what are you gonna do with paper bags? This is my TBR shelf. These are books that I would like to get to soon. It's pretty empty right now, actually. And some of these I don't really have any desire to get to, and I'm honestly not sure why I own them. But yeah, we'll get to that. This is a Karen Slaughter that I want to read. Hey. This is a Karen Slaughter I want to read. A book on like Disney World by a Disney vlogger that I follow because I'm a loser. The Boyfriend Candidate. This is the Ashley Winstead, the new romance that I just was talking about over there. Verity, just read. I really enjoyed it. A Court of Thorns and Roses. Oh no, wait. A Court of Thorns and Roses is the first one. This is the second one, which I heard was a lot better. So I would like to get to this because I didn't love the first one. I read it late last year and it felt like a Twilight book, but like without the vampires. Like Twilight meets 50 Shades of Grey, like that kind of book, but like without vampires or BDSM. It was kind of boring, you know? So hopefully this one's better. I heard it's a lot raunchier. This is that 4th book in the Scythe series that I've yet to read. What else? This is Swimming in the Dark. It was giving like Call Me By Your Names. It's something about Poland, I think, yeah. Communist Poland. This is by the really funny guy. He was on Queer as Folk. I don't even know what this is about. I know it's about about a gay guy, and it's written by that actor. Who knows? I'm not into that. Middle Game. Again, like I don't even remember buying these books. I went through a phase where I was just like buying books. I don't really do that anymore. Might be lying. I don't even know. I honestly, like if you put a gun to my head, I wouldn't be able to tell you what this book is about. I think it's fantasy, and I think it involves like a school and kids with powers. Kind of, I think. I mean, I swear, people like talk about books on BookTube and then I buy them. Saving Noah. This one sounds so like intriguing, interesting. It's about a like 18-year-old guy who is on the swim team and he confesses to like molesting little girls on the swim team, and his mom like takes like just kind of like how his mom's dealing with her son who's like a pedophile, I guess. I don't know. I heard that it's good. I heard if you like defending Jacob, you'd probably like this book, so that's why I bought it. Hana Yanagihara. This is the same author who wrote A Little Life, which I have 100 pages. Oh my god, this is such an awkward angle. I read A Little Life. I have 100 pages left, and I just have zero desire to pick it up. I have a lot to say about A Little Life. Maybe I'll talk about that in a wrap up once I finally get to it. I didn't love it like all of you guys did. I thought it was I felt like I was being manipulated by the author. Like, and the author was just doing whatever she could to like do fucked up tragic things to this character, and I wasn't even sad during it, which is because most people are like, I cry. I'm like, so much bad stuff happened to Jude that it took me out of the book, where I just felt like she was just trying everything she could to show you how tragic this life was, to manipulate you to feel bad. And I didn't like it. I just say that. Are people gonna come for me? I don't really care. I think a lot of you are lying, because that book is just, it's beautifully written. Her use of the English language is like the structure of the sentence. Like, you can tell she's really talented. I just didn't thoroughly like the book. And the way people talk about it on BookTube is like, it's about these 4 friends in New York, and it's really sad. It's really not about 4 friends in New York. The first 200 pages are, and then it's literally just reading fucked up stuff that happened to this guy, and it just keeps getting worse. Like, oh, this happened to him, then this happened to him, then this happened. And it's just, you're just like, okay, well, you're obviously gonna die, and I've just been reading 500 pages of you being tortured. Like, it's just wasn't for me. Okay, sorry, come for me in the comments. I did not have a fun time reading it. I still have 100 pages left, and I don't want to read it. I have zero desire to pick it up. So I'm gonna be unhauling this one, because if it's about the same author, and this book is like a fucking Harry Potter book length, and I hear it has not gotten good reviews. So you're being unhauled, sorry. And then I have this book about Hogwarts Legacy. It's probably on my Hogwarts shelf, about like the game that came out on Xbox, which is so good. Oh my gosh, I haven't played in a while. I have Rich People Problems, which I'll probably finish tonight. So good. If you have not read the Crazy Rich Asian series, I just love it. Love it. It's some of my favorite books. Layla, I'm on page 35. It's like Colleen Hoover, but it's a romance, but there's like ghosts, I think. I haven't really gotten to the ghost part. A Little Life. I have tabs. Actually, I remember them being really personal. I don't want to read them. Writing with Style. This is a book about writing. I took like a CLE, continued learning thing that you have to do when you're a lawyer, like a certain amount of hours. And this guy recommended this book. So obviously, if you recommend a book, I'm gonna buy it, right? And then Miracle Creek. I'm 65 pages in, and it's interesting. Like, I started to read this while I was at the beach, and I was interested. I thought it was fascinating. It's about like this tank that like pressurized air that allegedly helps health conditions. And while they were all in it, it exploded. And there's kind of like this mystery of who caused the explosion, and this yeah, like, I don't know, like I was interested, but I keep looking at it and I keep not wanting to pick it back up. So I probably won't pick it back up, and this will probably be a DNF. But I do see that like it had potential, and I think some people would like it. I just didn't. So yeah, those are all of my books, my 3 bookshelves. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this because filming it felt really boring, and I can't imagine people wanting to watch this, but we'll see when I get to editing. Those, oh, you can't even see this, but this is the bookshelf that I just showed you. Here's an overview of everything that I decided to unhaul after cleaning the shelves. Kevin Kwan's Sex and Vanity. Love Kevin Kwan, love this book, but I have the Crazy Rich Asian series in softcover, so I'm gonna get the softcover version of this just so they can all go next to each other. And this book is, I mean, like, it's cool. It's just kind of gaudy, and I'm not a super big fan. Boyfriend material, husband material. I think some people would love these. I just didn't, so unhauling those. This one's hard because I love Casey McQuiston. Like, her Red, White, and Royal Blue is one of my favorite books of all time. So this one's hard to unhaul, but I know I'm not gonna read it. Didn't get great reviews. The description, like time travel, subway, I'm not gonna read this book. The Kiss Quotient, I heard it's cute. I heard people love this author and this book, but I know I'm not gonna read it, so I'm unhauling it. Hana Yanagihara's To Paradise. You heard my rant about A Little Life. So I just know I'm not gonna read this, and it's a chunker, so we're gonna get rid of that. But yeah, I hope this was at least interesting to some people. I know I'm not as good at, I've watched a lot of bookshelf tours and they're very engaging, and I feel like this was not very engaging, but I don't have a bookshelf tour and this is a booktube channel. So I thought this was a good opportunity to talk about it while I was cleaning it. Oh, hey Lizzie. So, sorry haven't posted in so long. I'm gonna try to post more. It's just hard because I'm super busy. I started a new job. I haven't been reading nearly as much as I used to. I am reading, but it's just not as reading is not as big in my life as it was last year, so I just don't have the content to create, and I don't have the energy to edit these videos. Like, I wish I could just talk and then they're edited and I can post it. Editing does not spark joy for me, so yeah. But thank you guys for watching. How are you doing? Drop a comment, let me know how you're doing, and I will see you guys in another video soon.